Hey guys, and welcome back to the Ultimate Decades Challenge Berry Edition. We're currently in the year 1310, so we've officially been playing this challenge for a whole decade. And we have our boy Lucian, who has fallen in love. He met this girl Viola last episode, and they did not get off on the right foot. They had a little bit of trouble together. And he was very angry by it. He's still quite angry by it, actually. He's still got the sentiment. And they really didn't get along. But after hashing it out a bit and talking, they found some common ground and started a little flirtation together. Now he's like very into her. They have, he's very attracted to her. He finds her extremely attractive, and we've gotten some notifications saying that she's very into him as well. And this is 1310. Things happened really fast, so I think we're gonna try and get them married today. I mean, technically they've known each other for like a year, so I don't think it's that fast. And also, at the end of last year, right after I stopped recording, we got the notification saying that Geraldine is pregnant. This is Jeremiah Hawthorne's second wife. He married her after the death of Agnes Hawthorne. And after our heir Ulysses died and his brother Valerius died, I was like, oh my god, I need to make sure that we have enough children going in case we need someone else to pass down the bloodlines. So Jeremiah married Geraldine, and now they're pregnant. They're having a baby, so that's so exciting. I mean, I don't know what she sees in him. I don't know if she had a lot of choice or if she just wanted the security of being married. Can you change his diaper? Oh no, what's happening? You can't take our hen away. Wait, can we like swap it? I can't believe he's taking our hen away. I feel like all of our hens have been dying. I need to buy some more. I think our cow is like at the end of her life as well. This is Clover, our cow, and she is an elder. And I'm kind of thinking maybe we should swap her for meat because I think she's gonna die soon. And at least we can get some meat out of it, I think I'm gonna do it. Please don't hate me. Trade for meat. I'm sorry, Clover, you've been a good cow, but you're gonna die soon anyway. We might as well get something out of it. We just murdered Clover, and we're gonna buy another cow. We will get a brown cow this time. How now, brown cow? Yes. This is Milkshake. Perfect. Milkshake is a young and healthy cow who is going to bring us a lot of milk. Clover was past their use by date. Who else we got here? I got Pierre, our chicken, is also a bit older. I'm just gonna, if they're elders, I'm just gonna trade them for meat because I keep forgetting to do it and then they die and they don't get anything out of it. So, as always, we have a birthday today. It's little baby Penelope's birthday. She's finally aging up into a toddler. So you know the drill. We're gonna do our death rolls and pray. We're gonna hope for the best. So here's our death rolls up, and I've kindly included the numbers on there so I don't have to read them out, but we're going to roll for the toddler. We're going to roll a d20, and she is rolling. Oh no! Oh no! Penelope! That's a really fun start to the episode. Penelope has just died. And this was the baby that Marsilia had just after Ulysses passed away as well. This is a brutal challenge. We're gonna let her say goodbye to her baby before we murder it. Oh dear. Okay, well, Penelope unfortunately doesn't get to age up into a toddler because Penelope has passed away. Oh, and Lucian did so much to help look after Penelope. He's like heartbroken about it as well. Okay, I'm gonna take Lucian out to have a little hang out with Viola. He's super angry at the moment, but maybe this will calm him down a little bit. So they've come here to the bathhouse together, which is a little bit scandalous because back in the bathhouses, they all used to get naked in front of each other, which obviously will not be happening here because I will get my videos removed from YouTube. But they will be bathing together and maybe having a little flirt, a little getting to know each other. I'm gonna put them in the hot tub together because hot tubs were totally a thing. I believe that bathhouses actually used to be built next to bakeries so that the heat and the fire from cooking the bread was actually also used to help keep the baths warm in the bathhouses. Oh my god, I can't help it, they're so cute together. So this over here is actually Viola's twin brother, Sebastian. But she and Sebastian both lost their parents at a really young age, and they've basically had to raise themselves. And so they're really close, and Sebastian is a character. Look at him pranking the toilet. I can't believe he just did that, sir. So Sebastian's just coming to check out this guy that's been displaying his interest in his sister. Okay, Sebastian's just here in the background. He's literally gone around and pranked all the toilets. I don't know why he's doing that. Oh my gosh, she's flirting with us. I didn't even make her do that. Oh, wait, what are they doing? They are woohooing? Oh my god, that was completely autonomous. These two are going for it. Oh my god. I am scandalized, but I'm delighted. I'm so happy for them. And they're doing it in front of like everyone. Oh my god. But I mean, I think I can't even remember if I had turned on Woohoo Autonomy. Maybe I had it turned on in like MCC without realizing. Okay, well, Lucian is very pleased with himself. He's gonna go home and dream about her tonight. Geraldine is now in the second trimester. Why are you concerned? Oh, I think she's a little bit... Oh, she has a pregnancy complication. Marcelia is making us some cheese, even though she is heartbroken and very sad. Oh, darling, that was her last link to her husband, Ulysses. Well, not her last link, she still has 2 children, but that was like, she was pregnant with that baby when he died, so I think she just feels so guilty. Even though it's not her fault. I mean, I think I put in the spreadsheet that the baby died of the measles, which it happened. They didn't have vaccinations back then. Oh no, they can't fish because it's coming into winter. It's too cold. Okay, well, it's good that we've got a little bit of money because I don't think we're going to be making much this winter. I've sort of been relying on fishing as our main money-making technique. Geraldine's blood sugar is too high. Exercising, drinking some water, and eating healthy can lower blood sugar. What was wrong with the food that you are eating? Oh, she needs some insulin. Well, they didn't have insulin back then, so... Well, hopefully she survives. Yeah, have some water. Maybe that'll make you feel a bit better. It's not really insulin, but we didn't really develop insulin until... I believe it was the 1920s we got insulin. I need to figure out what Alaric can do because he can't fish at the moment. I need to build up his skill level. Well, I could get him like a drawing table. I can put it in here. Yeah, well, just imagine he's drawing with like a bit of charcoal or something and like some tree wood that he's like peeled off the tree because obviously they wouldn't have had like paper and crayons. Geraldine is in her second trimester, but she is looking huge. But we do have a few little bits and pieces to get done today, so it's going to be a bit of an exciting day. Viola Underwood thinks Lucian Hawthorne is swell and wants to become best friends. Of course, besties for life. So first things first, we're going to go over to Sybil Eads and have the baby. Today is the due date of Sybil Eads, and as you can tell, she is over it. She is like ready to have this baby, unwanted pregnancy, so she doesn't even want this baby, but it's too late. She's gonna have it. I can't remember how many babies she's had already, but she currently has 2 children. She just had a little baby, and I think we're gonna name the baby, maybe we'll name her Margaret. Margaret Eads. I think that's a fairly time period appropriate name. We have to do our death rolls now, and oh my god, it's so dark in here. I literally need to get them a candle because this is frustrating. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, we're gonna do our death rolls. I'm gonna get up our death roll sheet, and so first we're gonna roll for mum. I'm gonna roll a d20, and as long as it doesn't land on a 1, nope, it doesn't, we're fine. And now we're gonna roll for the baby, the infant, and the baby doesn't make it. So this is the second baby death that we've had this year. Okay, well, she's just lost her baby and she is devastated, so I think she and Marcelia can kind of bond over that because they've both had the traumatic losing baby experiences now. Okay, we're gonna leave her to cry and we're gonna go on to our next possibly tragic aging up experience. So after the death of Valerius, Marina moved back in with her brother and her sister, just so that she could have some help with the baby, and now it's finally come time for Tiberius to age up. First, we're gonna roll for him, and we are gonna pray because we have not had the best luck with babies this time around. And we're gonna roll for the toddler age. We are rolling a 9. Okay, so finally we have a good roll. Little baby Tiberius gets to age up. This is what happens when you use custom hair and custom eyes, is they never get passed down. That's okay. Okay, so normally what we do is flip a coin for both hair and eyes. So first I'm gonna do hair, and we are landing on a head, so he gets his mother's hair, and that's good because his mother has beautiful hair. And I'm a little bit limited by hairstyles at the moment just because I can only really use like what I have converted to this palette. So cute. And now we'll roll for, not roll, flip for the eyes. We are landing on tails, so he gets his father's eyes, and his father actually had these like middle pink eyes. He's so cute. I don't know what parent he looks like yet, but I hope he looks a little bit like Valerius. Marina got pregnant with Tiberius just before Valerius died. They literally got married the day before because I was in a rush. And so Tiberius is Valerius's one and only child. We've definitely got a little like Roman naming theme going on here. And so little Tiberius is aged up, and he is currently like second in line to the bloodline. So we're going to keep him in mind, but now we need to go and age up Eleanor Devereux, the firstborn princess. So here we have little Eleanor and Edward Devereux. Oh my gosh. And Edward is first in line for the throne, but Eleanor is his older sister, and because she's a girl, obviously she's not in line to the throne, which is a little bit rude. And her mother passed away in the great massacre of 1307 as well. Her mother Amelia loved her so much. Her father Florent was not as pleased. Oh my god, what is going on here? Her father Florent was not as pleased. But regardless, it is time for her to age up, hopefully. So we're going to get up our death rolls again. Yet again, we're going to pray. And we're going to roll for the child phase. So we're going to get up our dice. And we're rolling a 3, which is a good roll. So she lives. She is fine. Thank goodness. So here we have the beautiful Princess Amelia Devereux. Now, unfortunately, Eleanor is definitely the daughter of her father, Florent. Florent is, like, not a very nice man. He's got some pretty unpleasant traits. Well, specifically, he's mean, which, unfortunately, Eleanor has also inherited. I usually roll for traits as well to see which traits from the parents or whether they get random traits. And that's a whole other situation, so I don't include it because I just feel like it's, like, too many rolls for you guys to sit through, and I don't think it's very interesting. But she has inherited the mean trait from her father, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out as she gets older. Okay, I don't know what happened, but Geraldine apparently hates Lucian. I was not there for any of this, so I don't know why they hate each other, but she's very anti-Lucian, and I guess Lucian's the same. I don't think he likes her either. What happened? Do they have like any sentiments? Maybe she said something mean to him. Well, I mean, it makes sense that she's the evil stepmother considering she married Jeremiah. Like, there has to be something off there. Well, I feel like Jeremiah's been pretty chill lately. Okay, Geraldine is in her 3rd trimester, and I think she's been having pregnancy complications. So we'll see how we go. I think she just has gestational diabetes, which is not ideal because we don't have any insulin, but I'm hoping that it does go away after she gives birth, but we'll see. I mean, if she dies, honestly, I don't know if I'd be that sad about it. I don't feel like I've gotten super attached to her the way I have some of our other sisters. Viola Underwood wants to take things to the next level. Will Lucian be her boyfriend? I didn't even ask. She asked, of course. I don't know if they had boyfriends and girlfriends, so that's one step away from marriage. Oh my god, look at the chicken. He's got a little top hat. He's like a little Scottish chicken. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, Viola's just come to our house in the middle of the night and why are you walking inside? This is not very secretive. Maybe they can go and chat like outside. These guys are really young, by the way. This is the real like Romeo and Juliet situation. He's like, I think he's 15 or 16 and she is 14, I believe. I feel like the teenagers, like, they make them exactly like adults anyway. Oh, okay, so today is the first day of winter and normally I would do our rolls for the new crops and change them all over, but I've actually already done that because I messed up the dates like midway through August, and I sold all those crops and then rolled for winter. So we've already done all of that. Oh, and I got this little compost bin from Ravishing. I just wanted to try it out. I think it's really cute, and I was wondering if I could use it on the gardens. Geraldine has just gone into labor, so I'm gonna get her to go and have the new little baby over here, and I might get her to sleep on this bed, and maybe I'll figure out a bed for Marsilia so that Geraldine can stay in here and look after the baby. And they just gave birth to a baby girl, and I'm going to call her Grace. And it's also actually, I thought he was running to see the baby, but he was just running to the bathroom. It's also actually Jeremiah's last day on this earth. Well, not this earth, in the in-game earth, because we rolled for how long all the adults were going to live at the start of the challenge, and he got 10 years, so this is his last day, and we are unfortunately, oh, now he goes to see the baby. Unfortunately, he's going to die, and as much as I make fun of him, and as much as, you know, he is a bit creepy, can you feed it? He's also a character that we just like love to hate, so it will be a bit sad to see him go. No, Marsilia, get out of the cold. What are you doing? You're interrupting my monologue. Okay, she's okay. She's okay. All right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, as much as we're gonna miss him, it's all very sad, and we don't like him, but it's very sad that he's going, and something like that. And okay, so he's gonna die. Bye, Jeremiah. He said goodbye to his baby girl, and maybe death by freezing. It is winter. Maybe he's just like frozen to death. But yeah, we are very sad because he is our Gen 1 founder. Not even Gen 1, sorry, our Gen 0 founder. And I think you're allowed to plead for him, but I don't really see the point. Like, I think he's definitely done everything he needs to do. It's the end of his life. Marsilia doesn't even care. I don't even think she's noticed that he's died. She's just like, yeah, as he should. So he is next to his wife Agnes, and also Ulysses and Valerius are down here as well. And I have a few of their portraits up on the wall, and as you know, more of the family members die and stuff, I'll put some more heirs down here, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of a catacomb situation going on. Oh my god, Viola. I think she's pregnant. I can't believe it took us like 3 years to get Geraldine to have a baby, and then takes them like one woohoo. It's like, will you marry me? And she's like, of course I will. It feels like it's been a long time coming, but I'm gonna get these two married like straight away. And unfortunately it is gonna cost a little bit, but that's alright. Viola is now in the first trimester. That is so exciting, and they are getting married. We're gonna follow them down the aisle, and as always it's a little bit glitchy because no one is sitting down, and we're gonna have them exchange their vows, which is again a little bit glitchy because they're teenagers, so the whole vows situation doesn't really work for teens. I think they're officially married. Spouse. Okay, so they're married, very happy together. So I'm gonna take everyone home. Okay, so now these two are officially married. I've actually moved them out onto a lot of their own together so they can start their new family. And Viola's actually already pregnant with a baby, even though she has the hate children trait, so I don't know if she's very happy about that. And she actually has a secret. I don't know if she's told Lucian about this yet, but she's also a spellcaster, and I thought that would add some interesting traits to the family, so we can see how that plays out. And just so y'all are aware, just for the 3 brothers, which Lucian is the last of, once they get married, they get 10 automatic baby tries, which basically means they get pregnant 10 times. Whether the baby lives after it's born is a whole other question. But so this is number 1, and hopefully they'll end up having a lot of children. And now that we've lost both Jeremiah and Lucian, the household is starting to feel very empty. We don't actually have any grown men here anymore. The only only male we have in the household actually is Alaric. So we are hoping that Geraldine and Marsilia are able to cope with the farming okay on their own, and it's especially difficult because now it's winter time, so they've got to keep the family surviving through winter. But if anyone's gonna do it, it's them. I absolutely believe in them. So here we are in the castle, and King Florian is practicing his punching ability, and as we can see, he is amazing. But Leopold, we're going to bring here, has actually had a little bit of a hang up with his brother for a while. Now, it's kind of a well-known secret that Florent actually murdered their father, King Richard, in order to become king himself. And he was very cruel to his wife, Amelia, who... Can you come back here? And Florent was really cruel to his wife, Amelia, who Leopold actually really liked and looked up to. And it's been on Leopold's mind for ages to do something about his brother. He just doesn't like the way he runs the kingdom. He's a bit of a tyrant. And so Leopold has to do the only thing that he's really figured out will help the situation, because otherwise he's completely powerless. And he swore to himself that he would avenge his father's death and take over the crown. And oh my god, that's a lot more violent than I thought it was going to be. Can I even show that? I didn't realize it was going to be that violent. Well, he just murdered Florent Devereux. Even though Leopold regrets that it's reached this level, he is nonetheless very happy to have his brother out of the way and no longer tormenting people. Now, Edward was, I guess, first in line to the throne after Florent. So technically, Edward is king, actually, but Leopold becomes king regent. So basically, he gets to rule in Edward's stead. And it's still quite a long time before Edward actually can rule. So Leopold feels like he's done the right thing and saved the kingdom from this tyrant king. However, I'm not sure if killing his brother was the right way to go about it. But you know, it's the 14th century, no judgment. Here is little Prince Edward about to walk in to find his father has been murdered. And because no one really likes Florent, the guards that are in the room are quite happy to keep this under wraps. They're quite happy to say the king died of natural causes. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next year in 1311. Bye!